Hi, Ken, super session today. Just a quick recap on the work that we did. If we take a little look at you first of all, down your target line, posture's dramatically improved from last time we saw it. It's much more natural, much more athletic looking without being contrived or overly defined. So we can see they're a good setup position. During the takeaway, the club starts off back nicely, but then starts to race behind the hands. You can see there that the arms are coming away from the body a little bit, and the club as a result gets lost a little bit behind you at that point. What we'd like to see are the arms working in a little bit more, like we see here with Charlie Wee. You can see that the arms work in, and as a result the club head stays a little bit more in front of him. So what we've got is a situation where the hands and the club are tracing the grid that we place down on the mat when we practice. So key thought for your takeaway is to work the arms in. And if you were to have your grid in place on the mat here, what we would want to see are the hands and the club tracing those lines. So it's important that both the hands and the club work along the appropriate line. You can see that the club now starts to drift inside too much, and the arms start to lift away from the body a little bit. So key thought for you in your takeaway, arms in. Now from face on, what we're lacking is, in order to stay centered, we talked today about the way the body works and the three key aspects of the backswing in relation to the upper body. The body's got to extend or stand up, tilt to the left and turn in order for you to stay centered on this golf ball. As you make your swing at the moment, the thing we're lacking here is extension. What we've got is a situation where with a little bit too much lean away from the target here. So the thought for you during your backswing is to keep tilting to the left. We can see here on the end footage, this is a backswing where you continue to tilt left. Now you can see when you look at this, it doesn't look that way at all. It's just more centered. We've got less of a lean now away from the target. So the key thought for you in your swing, or key swing thought for you in regards to your swing from face on, is to keep tilting left all the way through the backswing, so that we don't get this sternum staying out in front of the hips, as per the drawing that I showed you, or the still photograph that I showed you on the range today. So two key swing thoughts: arms in when we're looking down the line, and keep tilting left during the backswing when we're looking face on. From this more centered position, there's not as much need. You make a really good transition. However, as we come into impact, there's a tendency to want to collapse the arms a little bit. We can see there the left arm starts to bend. That is a result of you moving off the ball too much in the past. Gradually, as you make more of a centered turn, that will start to diminish. Also, the work we do in your following lessons will be a little bit more on the extension and through the hitting area. As I said, great session today. You learned a lot about the ball flight. I'll email the flight scope, printouts and screenshots to you shortly. In between now and when we get together next, two key aspects: arms in, keep tilting left. Good luck with it, and if you do need any help, feel free to give me a call. Well done.